Hey, it's Matt, and it's been another minute since we have done a draft battle. Welcome to week 4 of Little Cup the LPDL. This week we are taking on Coach Pyro and the Super Scorbunny. If you are not aware, we are struggling a little bit this season. We are 0-3 with a -7 differential. That does put us bottom of the league. However, I do not think we have been playing or prepping super poorly. I think there have been bad moments. Um, and I think we have a very good opportunity to turn the season around starting right now. Especially because Pyro has also been struggling this season at 0-3 at the -6 differential. So no matter what, whoever wins here is going to jump up very high in the table. But hopefully that's me, is what's going on. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's talk about what Pyro has. I do need to get water in a minute, but with that being said, I'm not going to get it yet. Round 1, Meryl. This is another one of the weird Little Cup mons where it's not actually like a true Little Cup mon. It has a pre-evolution, but Meryl has been seen in the Little Cup format before. It is a water and fairy type with a very weird stat distribution. 70 HP is great, but 50 in both defenses is not fantastic for a Pokemon that cannot use Eviolite. However, it does have 20 attack, which sounds like it would be awful. I don't really know how the math works, but because of its huge power ability, its physical attacks are very, very, very strong. It doesn't just turn into a 40-based stat attack. I don't know exactly how it works, but it hits really hard, and it has a fantastic typing, with 2 other good abilities too in Thick Fat and Stab Zipper. But 90% of the time we'll be running huge power. And to pair with this, Yanma, which I think is actually a little bit scarier against us this week. Yanma is a very fast 95 base speed Pokemon, which means it's hitting that level 5. Let's make sure my calc has that set. It is hitting that level 5 20 base speed, and it gets speed boost. So it's able to really get just absurdly fast where we can't outspeed it. 2 other great abilities in Compound Eyes for guaranteeing hits, and Frisk to reveal items, with a 65 base attack and a 75 base special attack. This is a very scary mon. It just has a very bad typing. Pick 3 was Scorbunny, which I don't think is great in this format, but it does get Libero and a decent speed tier. Scorbunny has 69 base speed, which does put it at 17. But it's good to know with this team is Scorbunny is their second fastest mon, so it is a big jump from 70 to 20, meaning I have 2 Pokemon that outspeed Scorbunny outside of Diglett, which is speed type with Yanma and also outspeeds. Yes, because I don't have a 17 Pokemon. Pick number 4 was Alolan Sandshrew. It's not great. It's got a pretty rough typing, but it's a lot better than Alolan Sandslash is comparatively. Rapid Spin and Steel typing is just very good and hard to come by in Little Cup. With a 75 base attack, this thing can hit pretty hard. But if I hit it with any special move ever, the thing's dead. Pick number 5 is Gibble. Gibble is a really, really scary setup sweeper in this format, but not as scary as something like a Dratini or a Bagon in my mind. But Gibble is able to Sword Stance Scale Shot, and then it's essentially just Garchomp Light. It is good to know it doesn't get spikes, though. Pick number 6 is actually Galarian Slowpoke. I know it shows Slowpoke on the board that you guys see. That was my fault. It is Galarian Slowpoke, which means you'd say pure Psychic type. It's not even a Psychic Poison type. Decent stats, especially with an Eviolite. I mean, 40 Speed F isn't great. Sorry, I'm playing with a Sharpie. But 65 defense is good. It's got a lot more attack than it should, and it's got 90 HP, which is fantastic. And if you haven't seen yet, there's a theme here. This team has very good physical defenses and very weak special defenses. Pick number 7 was Krogunk. Not like a great mon, doesn't have any bulk really, but 2 good offensive typings in Poison and Fighting, plus it's like a really good Scarf user, and gets Poison Touch, so spreading poisons around in Little Cup is very helpful. The next pick was Poltergeist. Actually kind of scary, can do a lot. Like, Grass isn't a great type in this format, but Grass and Ghost is a very good type combo. Doesn't have good defenses, but does have 74 special attack with a very good typing and a great ability in Heat Proof. Won't resist fire type moves, but makes it neutral. I think they're still like a little bit more powerful than neutral, but it's not as weak to fire types as it should be. Then there's Tadbulb. I think a very overrated mon in this format. People think it's going to be really good. I don't think it looks great. It does have decent HP and decent special attack, but again, really bad defenses. It does get static, so making contact with it is going to be a little bit scary. But you live with what you got. And then the final pick, which is a Terra Captain, Poochyena. Absolutely no mean to slander here, but I think that is a really bad Pokemon. I don't think it's good at all. But that's okay. We will talk about that later. So honestly, let's just jump right into the team that we have. Pick number one, guys, I say pick. I just mean like one that I'm bringing. Is Glimmet. Glimmet is also going to be our dedicated lead this week. Oh, I didn't. Okay, I promise you, my actual team has this. Glimmet has a lot more defense than I just showed. Glimmet is our dedicated lead again this week, as it was last week, but very, very different set. So hazards look very, very good into Pyro's team, with things like Yanma being 4 times weak to rocks, plus spikes doing a lot of damage to almost everything on this team outside of Yanma. Being able to start like stacking spikes and stealth rocks and theoretically toxic space too with toxic debris is going to whittle this team down a ton. You do not see a lot of boots users in Little Cup. Now you probably do against me because I have a Glimmet. That's one of the better hazard setters, but hazards look very good, and the only real way they can stop hazards is Alolan Sandshrew with Rapid Spin, and I think Alolan, I'm trying to get this camera right. Alolan Sandshrew does not have a good matchup this week, with Scraggy, Magby being able to hit it for super effective damage, and a lot of at that, Pineco being a very good check to it, Clauncher being a very good check to it, Diglett outspeeding and not OHKOing, but doing a ton of damage, plus Duskull being immune to any ground type that wants to use against Magby and being able to burn it. Alolan Sandshrew does not have a good matchup this week. That does not mean I don't think it's coming. I do think it probably is coming with Rapid Spin, but there is a good chance it doesn't, and I think this is a perfect lead. This is going to be my lead no matter what, even if it does come. I will just have to switch out into something else. Offensively, we have Sludge Wave to hit most of this team, and the things that Sludge Wave does not hit, like the Alolan Sandshrew, Dazzling Gleam can deal with, but really, like, I'm going to be subbing out on that one, so Dazzling Gleam is to hit the Gibble, which cannot Terra out of that typing. We do have a lot of HP and defense with a little bit of speed, hitting that 14 speed tier, which means we are outspeeding a no-speed Scorbunny and below. So we will outspeed every Pokemon on their team that has no speed investment, and now we're actually speed tying, like a max speed Adamant Krogunk, a max speed Modest Tadbulb, Poltergeist. So 36 plus speed puts us at a decent speed tier without losing any of the defenses that we really need. And holding Focus Sash to guarantee we at least get a hazard up. Okay. Oh, and Toxic Picks are good because they don't have a poison type, because Slowpoke is not. Sorry. Next bring is Diglett. Diglett looks very good this week. I almost brought it with a black glasses set, but after talking to people, we felt like Focus Sash is just a little bit better. Earthquake, Rock Blast, Throat Chop, Sucker Punch. I didn't value putting Sword Stance on this set just because I valued attacking almost every turn more here. Earthquake is hitting the things like the Scorbunny, like the Alolan Sandshrew, like the Krogunk, like the Tadbulb for a lot of damage, and it's neutral against Marill, Gibble, Slowpoke, Poochyena before Terra. And we do have Rock Blast to hit the Yanma, does a lot of damage there. Throat Chop to hit the Slowpoke and the Poltergeist, and Sucker Punch just if it's like a low HP Yanma or low HP Scorbunny, even like a low HP Gibble. And I'm willing to take the rough skin damage. I can pick up a KO on something that has a lot of speed boosts, is the thought there. Mon number 3 is Mariner. This is a debut to the Clauncher, which I am excited for. We have 12 EVs on Clauncher. Again, similarly to Glimmet, is outspeeding a minimum speed Krogunk and below. Minimum speed meaning no investment on minimum speed. So not trying to be super speedy here, but trying to catch some things that are like maybe speed creeping a mon or two here. We're just holding Eviolite for attacks. A very simple set with Clauncher this week. We started out with, the order will be different. Sludge Wave. Again, Sludge Wave hits Marill for super effective damage. Along with hitting a lot of other things for neutral. We have Water Pulse, which will be our main form of attack this week. The only, not against Slowpoke, not against Poltergeist, obviously, but Sludge Wave will do decent damage to both of those mons. Mudshot is here for the Krogunk and the Alolan Sandshrew. Mudshot should theoretically 2-ko an Alolan Sandshrew, even if it's Eviolite. Now, it depends on the investment. That is, it will 2-ko like an Eviolite, Alolan Sandshrew, that has pretty much no HP. Actually, even then, now looking at it now, it won't 2-ko it, but I will do a lot of damage and it won't be able to do a lot back. And it definitely will after rocks. And then we have Ice Beam for the Poltergeist and the Gibble and the Yanma. Mon number 4, a second debutant in Petalil, which is super exciting. With a really cool and intricate set. So Petalil has 11 base speed, but I am bringing the chlorophyll ability with Sunny Day this week. So I say 11 base speed. It has 30 base speed, but that with 116 EVs puts it at 11 speed at level 5. So this is a very, very slow Pokemon. However, with 11 speed and the Sun up, I will not only outspeed every Pokemon on the team, including Yanma, obviously not after Speed Boost, but I will also be outspeeding a +1 speed Gibble, as long as I'm in the Sun. Like max speed +1 speed Gibble, which I thought was very valuable. We are very physically defensive. That is another way to check Gibble, like come and take some of those hits. Obviously, I don't want to take physical hits from like Sandshrew or Scorbunny or Grogunk, but this could also help me against Poochyena, and really also helps me against the Marill, which I'm still going to be very hurt by. But if I'm able to get a Sunny Day up, Bob's your uncle, right? I was running Oranberry. Oh, this is Turnip, by the way. No, so she was running Oranberry at the beginning, but I figured I liked the bulk of Eviolite a little bit more. Because moveset wise, that's a Sunny Day. We have Giga Drain to get us a little bit of health, which we didn't kind of replace that Oranberry idea. We have Sleep Powder, which is going to be hopefully the biggest thing for Petalil this week. Just being able to put an annoying Mon to sleep and deal with the rest of the game there. Obviously, Poltergeist is kind of a guaranteed switch into Petalil, but we have ways to deal with Poltergeist. And Healing Wish for kind of the two things that come after this, actually. But we'll get there. Healing Wish is a great way to get health back up on Mariner, maybe help reset a Diglett Focus Sash, or even a Glimmet Focus Sash, and then will really help our last Mon, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's just jump into our 5th Mon here. We have a Choice Specs Terra Ghost Blitzel. So itching speed is putting us faster than everything except for Yanma, and I believe it puts us faster than like a modest Yanma or an adamant Yanma before the speed boost. No, it does not, but that's as fast as we can go anyway, but that's okay. So we are running 4 attacks, Choice Specs with Motor Drive. It was either going to be Motor Drive or Sap Sipper, but I thought Motor Drive was more helpful because I think it could like potentially be Terra Electric Poochyena as well. Like my team doesn't take electric moves super well. It was really like there was no good option there. We were running absolute max speed with max special attack, 196 EVs with, again, it's you see this in every Blitzel set I have, 20 in both of its defenses. But Terra Ghost, they have absolutely 0 switch and 4. The original build of this team had a Calm Mind, Trick Room, Duskull, which I thought could have been good, but it was relatively difficult for me to get a Calm Mind and a Trick Room up safely, so I figured I can get that Ghost damage off with Blitzel. There is 0 resist to Ghost on this team. The only resist to Ghost on this team is Poochyena, but Poochyena 1 wants to Terra out of its Dark typing. Now, maybe it could be Terra Dark to do a lot of damage, but I don't think that looks fantastic against me. Like Dark type looks good, so Pooch is coming for sure, and probably Scarfed. But it's not a real resist to Ghost type because of how frail it is. And if it does Terra out, there's actually no resist to it. Plus, Ghost and Electric Stab hits almost its entire team for super effectively, or at least hits its entire team neutrally, which I think is really, really exciting. I think Blitzel could be very good this week. And finally, this was a Mon that we replaced the Duskull with, because originally I had Terra Ice Blitzel, I think. We've got Life Orb Magby. Now, I am not sold on this set 100%, but it does look very good, and I had people convince me to use it, so let's talk about it. We are bringing Fingers, max speed, again, which is 252 for Magby. I will put that at 19, so it's underspeeding Yanma, but outspeeding everything else. And it is speed tying modest Yanma before speed boosts. With the Flame Body ability, we got things like Flare Blitz, Poison Jab, Double Edge, and Will-O-Wisp. So we are just fast offensive with the Life Orb. If you notice our HP, we only have 9 HP EVs, which puts us at 19 HP. But what that actually is able to do is that optimizes Life Orb, because I don't know the specific math, but I know it's right. After 3 attacks with Life Orb, I actually lose less health. Like, I'll be at a higher HP range than I would be with like 20 or 21 HP EVs because of the percentages and stuff, because we're only losing 1 HP on Life Orb with this mod. Offensively, we are running a lot of recoil moves, which is not my favorite thing to do. We need flare burst because of the damage to hit pretty much everything that's not Meryl and Gibble. Like that does still hit Scorbunny. We have the poison jab for the Meryl, and also that's about it for the Meryl. And then we have double edge. I'm not sold on double edge. I don't think it's great, but I don't have anything else to hit Gibble. And I don't want to just be sitting duck against Gibble because I don't have like a fantastic switch into that mon. But I've got enough switch into that mon to where I think I can deal with it. So we have double edge there, and I also have Will O Wisp to also help deal with said Gibble. So that being said, let's see what time it is. I apparently battle in like 2 minutes, so perfect timing for me. I'm gonna get some water and catch you guys very, very short. Okay, we're recording and no pooch. No Poochiana. Fantastic. I can't hear the music, which is not common for me. So we do see okay. What's not here? Let's just take a beat. Slow down, take some time for my picks, right? I'm playing a little quick, maybe I'm just a little excited, but let's see. Meryl, Polch, Gibble, Yanma, Scorbunny, Sandshrew. Okay, so no Slowpoke, no Krogunk, no Tadbulb, no Poochiana, which is great because I keep losing to Terra Captains. So cool. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am leading this. I'm leading with the Glimmet. Guys, I'm so nervous. I really want to win, guys. I want to win so bad. So bad. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Let's see what they lead. I'm so nervous. I can't even talk straight. Think straight right now. So it is a Sandshrew lead, which is so annoying. Sandshrew could very easily set hazards here, which is not good for me. Yeah, I can. But I don't even mind going into Diglett here. I don't want to make that play. I'm going to go into Mariner. That was always my play. If they get rocks up, that's freaking frustrating and annoying, but I can deal with it if I don't switch too much. So very good lead on their part, and I knew it was a possibility. If they set rocks, good for them, but annoying. But I think, because they just spin away my rocks, so fair enough. We know that they have spin, and that did about 4 damage to me, so that looks like it is very offensive. I will just go for a mud shot here and try and slow this thing down. Sandshrew does have spin. It will be Slush Rush because it has no other options. Gibble will be Rough Skin. Poltergeist, what ability could no? It's definitely heat proof. So switch out. Okay, cool. What are you going to here? Sticked. So it is the Poltergeist. So we'll just see. That's not a lot of damage, obviously, but maybe, and we get the speed drop, obviously. There's about 10 to the Poltergeist. So it looks actually like a little specially defensive here. I don't exactly know what Poltergeist can do, if I'm honest. And I know kind of what it can do, but not really what it can do. So I kind of think I go Fingers here. That'll still really hurt you even if you are heat proof. So let's just, I could just go back into Anemone actually and start getting up some hazards. Maybe that's my play, because it can't really hurt me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go back into Anemone here. See what you want to do. Let's get a good special attack. Like, it could be, like, Trick Room. I mean, it doesn't have great moves. Just get Scald, which actually, maybe that's a little scary. Maybe I shouldn't have done that play. No, but I'm fine. I've got... There's just Giga Drain. Okay, that did a lot. So, did Giga Drain... Okay, so that is actually very offensive. Yeah, that did about... how much did that do? Did about 10. So it looks like it's max special attack timid. Or it's actually not max special attack. Oh, so maybe it is just bulky and that was a high roll. I do think I'm just going to set rocks. Even though Sludge will do good damage, I should be faster than you no matter what here. You could Scald for the kill. No, actually, this says Giga Drain does more damage to me, which I don't quite understand, but that's fine. I will just set rocks here. So I am fasting, which is great. If Anemone dies here, okay, I get the rocks up, which is what we were shooting for here. There's just a Scald, and it is the kill, which is fine, but now we do 2 of the moves. Giga Drain, Scald. So it could be Eviolite, actually, now that I think about it. It wasn't holding an item. It's probably Eviolite, but I will just go Fingers here. Here's... Anemone's gone. I should write that down in a second, but fine. Let's just see, like... If this is like 252 bold... I don't think it's bold, but I guess it could be. With the Eviolite, I still have a very, very good chance of killing here. This is max HP, max defense, bold, and heat proof with an Eviolite. I still could very easily kill here, so that is still what I'm going to do. Maybe click a Willow, like predicting something to come in here. I mean, how much does this do to oh, this has still does a lot to Meryl, actually. So we're just going to click the Flare Blitz button and hope to chunk something down. And let's write down that Polch got Glimmet. So we do get rocks up, which are fantastic. Just get the kill here would be sweet. Okay, so didn't get the kill, so I do not understand what this Pokemon set is. And definitely just clicking Scald and going for a kill here, which is really annoying. I don't understand what that set is at all. My calcs are deceiving me horrifically. Did I just get a horrible roll there? Like, I must have gotten a really, really bad roll. That sucks. That really, really sucks. But, okay, what I can do is I can go to Jewel and click the Terra button. That's so annoying. I could also just go Diglett. I will outspeed and kill. Like, Terra Ghost still hits, like, all of this team for way too much damage. It's absurd. Do I go... I'm going to go Jewel and just, like, start clicking that button. Oh, but that's really annoying. I got to ask what the set is later. Like, there's really something that I'm missing here that Flare Blitz didn't kill. Magby. Alright, so we are just Terra... I mean, yeah, so we're just Terra Blast and Terra Ghost here. Going for the kill. Kinda hope they go Diglett. If I'm honest. I'm just gonna, like, get everything down to level 5 here. This has not been a great start to the game so far. Alright, so I should just pick up the kill right now. I am looking out of the corner, I promise. But I bet you that was an Eviolite. Maybe I should have done this before. Maybe this was the better play earlier, whatever. But Blitzel gets this kill. Kibble level 5. Okay, so at least Blitzel is still going for kill leader. Blitzel, and they have no idea my item or my set here, which is fantastic. Alright, so Pulse is dead, which is, like, good for me because that was an annoying ass mon. A lot of things can come in here and threaten a kill. Like a lot of things can come in here and threaten a kill. But I do have rocks up, which are nice, because I can still do a ton of damage to a lot of Pokemon. I think the Sandshrews are offensive. I don't think it's speedy though, but it's like bulky offensive. Because Rapid Spin did some good damage. Goes into Ra. What's Ra? That is the Gibble. So it is at 95%. I mean, I do a lot to this Gibble, but not enough to like not make it worth going to Turnip. I think. Will a +2 attack Scale Shot? It won't guarantee kill my Petalil here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Turnip. This is always my physically defensive deck. This is just a scary amount. If his Swords Dance is here, I'm a little worried. But we will see. I do think they're just Scale Shotting up the gate. It is just Scale Shot at the gate. Yes, 3 times. Fantastic for me. So obviously scary. It is +1, so I'm not faster yet. Here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to click a Sleep Powder first. I think I'm going to click a Sleep Powder first. And that did, okay, so that did 9. It's definitely not adamant. I don't quite know how these calcs work. I'm going to just hope I land a Sleep Powder. If I don't land a Sleep Powder, and that's game, I guess. Call it a day. Switch it out, so I get a free Sleep Powder on something, which is awesome. Free sleep on this is sweet. Just hit it, just land it, just hit it, just land it. Yes, well done, Petalil. So Sandshrew is asleep. I believe it needs to guarantee be asleep for 1 turn. So what I can do here is get a kind of free switch out into the Mariner. I don't know what they want to go out into. I think this is the play. Yeah, this is the play. Go out into Mariner here. We haven't seen the Scorbunny, Meryl, or Yanma just yet. So they're going to be asleep this turn if they don't switch. They are sleeping, which is great. I will now click a Mud Shot, because you don't, like, I mean, like, feel free to go into the Yanma. I'm not afraid of the Yanma with this Pokemon. And nothing else really hits this Mon hard. If they go into the Yanma, it's another turn of sleep for this Mon, and I get to Ice Beam pretty freely. Because nothing really wants to take an Ice Beam, and nothing wants to keep switching with these rocks around. And you're at 90%, so I should be able to Chuko this Mon most of the time. I guess maybe 12% of the time. We'll see. I just need to do enough to this Mon to where like my Diglett still looks really good this game. I just want to get some damage off on that Gibble, really. Okay, so switches out, so great. If you go into Yanma, sure, good play. I know they go into the Gibble, which is fantastic. So now the Gibble should be -1 speed. Oh, avoided the attack, so that's annoying. That's really annoying. But whatever. I can just Ice Beam now. Annoying that I missed that. What's the chances of that miss, actually? That's curious. I have no idea. Okay, so they get their own rocks up, so annoying, but great play. Chances of Mud Shot missing are 5%. This should just kill, and it does, so Gibble's gone. But rocks are up on both sides now, which are very, very annoying. I could have prevented that from happening. The sun was up. That's why my calc was being dumb. Wait, no. Oh, I was calculating with the sun up. Bro, I'm an idiot. Claunch kills. Gibble. Belly first. Alright. If this just up and play roughs me, do I die here? A play rough does, if you're max attack, huge power, choice band, 71 to 85. What am I at? I'm at 17 HP. Does 15 to 18. But I'm at 17. Okay. And a Sludge Wave does so much damage to you, it's absurd. I'm going to Sludge Wave and hope to live whatever one hit you. It just belly drums. Okay, so I get a Sludge Wave off. Okay, not horrible. It won't get back to full. I could kill with the Sludge Wave. Come on, kill. Yes! Fantastic! Alright, Clauncher is awesome. Claunch kills Meryl. Okay, this is big for us right now. Because the Gibble isn't fat. Okay. Wait, the Gibble's dead. Okay, it's a Sandshrew, it's a Yanma, it's a Scorbunny. Clauncher could actually come and clutch this game. Big Himothy, which one's this? The Scorbunny. Okay, so fair. Scorbunny's definitely faster than me. Does it have anything to hit? It's just like physical, right? Like it could U-turn. I mean, it could do a lot of things here. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want a Mud Shot, but I think I'll just Water Pulse because it'll do good damage to almost anything. And see what because like you could Trailblaze. Actually, let's just see if a Trailblaze will kill me. Do I go crazy and like if you become a Grass type, Water Pulse still has a chance to kill you. Oh, but that's if you're Fire and Grass. I could just Sludge Wave here. If you're Fire type, I have 20 seconds. Hold on. No, I shouldn't do that. I'm just gonna Water Pulse. I think you're gonna Trailblaze here. Oh, just U-turn. So okay, so I made the right play. So down to 10. So that did 7 damage. U-turn off of a Bug type. Okay, 7 to 9. So it looks like it's got a lot of HP, but not maxed out. Oh, I got a big crit. That's lovely for me. I do apologize for the crit. Obviously, that's not fun for anyone involved, but we're just going to click another Water Pulse. I don't think you can kill me with any one thing here. Obviously, crits are annoying, but I would have just Mudshotted after anyway, and they get another turn of sleep. So the Clauncher gets a 3rd kill. I do feel bad about the crit. That does matter. I think a Water Pulse into a Mudshot would have killed. If not, it would have been faster anyway. So I don't think it mattered that much. So it is only the Yanma and the Scorbunny, which is fantastic for me. Now, what's still really scary is that Yanma can go nuts. So it is bugging. Oh, and okay, so it's at 50% HP, which is fantastic. Because a Sucker Punch will do real decent damage to that Pokemon. I do think I will just Water Pulse and not risk the Ice Beam here. Like, Yanma, like, probably kills me with something here. But we'll find out. I just Bug Buzz. I could live this. I don't. Okay, so that did 10 damage. So 8 to so. Oh, yeah, I was never living that, but that's fine. That is like I'm not sweating that. I didn't see if it was Speed Boost, if I'm honest. If it has Shadow Ball, like good prep. I have a play outside of going to Jewel or Aha here. And Aha will die to a Bug Buzz after Rocks. So I think I'll just like Shadow Ball, because I can use Aha for Scorbunny. This is not over yet. Like if this Pokemon has Shadow Ball right now, obviously it's scary. Now I'm at 19 HP. It's not Speed Boost. Okay, so I can use Diglett. So I feel like I can win this game just fine. I will just T-Bolt. Hoping to live in a one hit. Just goes for Air Slash, trying for flinches here. That's a lot of damage and doesn't flinch me, so fantastic. Blitz will kill, and I think we're out of this game. I think we're fine. I think we actually pulled up with a win, which is nuts. Blitzel kills Yanma, come on, come on. Alright, Scorbunny, I don't even know how fast Scorbunny is. I think I'm faster than it no matter what here. Scorbunny's absolute max speed. Let's just see. Let's just, like, take a beat. Scorbunny's max speed 17. I clicked Thunderbolt. I should outspeed and kill here. If you're Sucker Punch, whatever, I go into Diglett and I kill with an Earthquake. I don't think there's any way I can't win here. Come on. Please, 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 please. It's Scarfed Bunny. Ooh. Okay. Scarf Bunny. Here's what's happening. Scarf Bunny outspeeds me and with a Flare Blitz kills me. Kills Diglett with a Flare Blitz. But I do 30%. I'm gonna... So my two options are... Because I can't live. No, I think I need to go Turnip. Alright, this is gonna be a really scuffed win or loss here. I think I need to go Turnip and sack it. Hope it does enough chip to itself with Flare Blitz recoil that a Sucker Punch can come in and pick up the kill, and I don't think that's possible. But we're going to find out. I will Sleep Powder now for the hell of it. I really hope this does, like, I know you kill, so Score kills Blit. Okay, maybe. Score kills Petalil. Okay, I know what I'm going into here. There's no doubt about it. The Rock Up is really annoying. You are a Choice Guard, so I'm going to, like, just be careful here. My only play is Sucker Punch. It's at 35. I could kill here. I could not kill here. Oh, but that's if it's got some bulk to it. Like, obviously an Earthquake will kill. I have to Sucker Punch and hope for the kill here. And if I don't get it, what am I going to do? Come on, Diglett. Please, Diglett, give me this win. Come on, man. That sucks. Crazy 50-50 roll went out of my favor. We lose 0-0. That sucks. GG's to Pyro, obviously. Very close game. Like, couldn't be closer. I think it played well. Messed up on the calc with the Poltergeist. My fault. Had the sun up. Shouldn't have the sun up. That is just unfortunate. It's unlucky. I got a luck crit in there. I don't think it mattered, but you win some, you lose some. We will bounce back week 5. I don't know. There's a curse. That's what's happening. I gotta roll because I'm going out tonight, but